What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and in this one we are headed to another local show here in Louisville, Kentucky. Today is Saturday, June 24th. Super excited to be heading back to a show. Actually got to head to the ATM real quick and get some cash before we go. So we're actually going to be a little bit late. Show starts at 9. It's actually almost 9 right now. So we are going to be a little bit late, but that's all good. These local shows usually do pick up a little later anyway. So the main goal for today is strictly buying for the National Series fire packs. We are getting closer and closer. I've been picking up some deals on Instagram and eBay here the past few days. So we only need like about 15 cards or so. So I would like to get a couple chaser cards. I don't really have anything too big right now. There's solid value throughout. There's plenty of 100 to 200, 250 cards, $250 cards, but I would like to get a couple chasers. It is basketball and football, so I would love to get one basketball chaser, one football chaser around like the $500 mark, somewhere in there. So we're gonna see if we can get at least one of those today, as well as maybe like, you know, anywhere from 7 to 10 more cards, and then that should put me really close to finishing it up. Should be able to finish that up in the next week or two, and then probably early to mid-July is when the release date will happen. So super excited about that. Excited to get to this show. So let's go ahead and get to the ATM, get some cash, and then I'll check back in along the way. All right, guys, so we just made it to the show. Actually, not too late at all. It's just now 9:05, so I thought it was gonna be a little bit later. But yeah, not too late at all. Went to the ATM, got our cash, and now we're ready to head into the show. Again, just looking for cards for fire packs. Hopefully we can pick up at least like 6 or 7. If we could pick up to 10, that would be great. And I'm also hoping that Connor, you guys have seen him on the channel a bunch of times, Connor's N1 Sports Cards. He's posted this past week a Luka auto on his Instagram story, and I asked if he was going to be at the show, and he said he thought so. So I'm really hoping he will be here today, and maybe we can work out something on that Luka auto, because I think that would actually be a perfect chaser. That's around like the $500 range, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So we'll see if he's here. We'll see if we can make a deal on that. But yeah, other than that, let's just go in and see what we can find.
Too much work. Too much work. Frank. It'd be great for
What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, good to see you too.
Are you still collecting on that?
How's it going?
What's up, my man?
Oh, not too much. Just got here.
There you go.
Looking like a pretty good turnout today.
Yeah, last, you know, it just kind of depends where the shows are.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Man, I expect it to be busy. Should be good for it.
What about that one? Okay. Any chance you could do 160 on the pair? I'd be at 60 here and 1 here. The last couple I've been about, yeah, I've been about 100 the last 2 or 3.
So what did you say, 160?
160 for the pair, yeah. Okay, I appreciate it. $20, $60, $81, $20, $40, $60. Okay, there you go. 160. I appreciate it. Yep.
Good. He just gets jelly, man. Hey Frank, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, man?
How you doing?
Are you set up or you just here?
Dude, the Midwest Monster, I got white.
You got cleaned out?
Yeah, 102 grand. I sold everything I fucking had.
Jeez.
What? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
what's up,
Like, dude,
man?
I got wiped out. I have no inventory.
I mean, that's a good problem.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
We put showcases away, like it was nasty.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
that's a good problem to have.
Now I'm trying to find it all. So
Yeah.
I can't find inventory.
Really?
I got Ellie's for you. You're not the Bravo 2 guy, are you?
That's me, yeah. How's it going?
I've been following you for a while.
Oh, yeah? Nice, I appreciate that, man.
Probably good to meet you. I've seen the videos of you.
Yeah. I'm usually here at all of them. It's rare on this one, so yeah. Is this you all too, right here? Yeah. Do you mind if I look at that at all?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, appreciate it. Is this like lower end or is it all?
It's a mix.
Okay. I appreciate it.
It's flawless.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
What do you got on that river right there?
100.
It's drawing the money on these prices, dude. Yeah, hey, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. What did you...
220.
Oh, 77.
I feel like everybody looks at them, but it might be
I
overvalued.
might look this one up. I know that's a little steep for me. It's,
No values on them, but it was like. They're glad somebody.
You know what you're asking on all these?
Thank you.
you got on the Sky Mall. Yeah, he's...
It just came out.
For those, I 310.
So we would have to run
310.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What? Do you know what you were at on each, or do you not remember?
75,
Okay.
45.
Okay.
Oh, this one was the one I'm trying to find. This was 40. That was 150. And then this one I'm trying to find.
These are doing. I looked that one up. They're doing about $50.
Okay.
The only one I'd be off on. These are doing about 100.
Okay.
So it'd be 100. You said 40 on the Brady.
Yeah.
What'd you say on the Zappy?
75.
75. Okay, we can do that. You said 40 there. 40.
Still 310 with the picket in there.
So plus the picket at 50, and then what was the? What was
45.
45. 310. Okay, yeah, that'll work, man.
Is this his stuff?
Yeah, these are...
All right, let me.
Yeah.
168. See, I just want to make sure I got that right. There's two.
One of...
Yeah, there's three. 320. So, all right, appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys, I just wanted to check in real quick from the show. Been here probably about 2 hours now. Picked up 2 cards like the first 5 minutes I walked in here, so I thought it was going to be a really good show. And then I really struggled to find anything else. Luckily, I talked to some people walking around the show that were kind of shopping some stuff around and was able to make some really nice pickups. Hopefully you guys saw that earlier in the video. I'll have to check it out later. But definitely happy with what I was able to pick up. I think I spent around 400 so far. So anyway, we're probably gonna do one more lap and see if we can find anything else, and then we'll probably head out. So stay tuned, guys. So we just walked out of the show. It is almost 11 o'clock. So I was in there about an hour, 45 minutes, and that was enough time to probably do at least like 5 laps around the entire show. Overall, it was a solid turnout. Unfortunately, as far as like looking at, you know, cards at dealers' tables, wasn't really a ton that I was able to find. You know, like I said, you guys probably saw earlier in the video, right when I got to the show, I was able to make 2 really nice pickups. So, you know, I'm thinking this is going to be an incredible show. And that's literally the only 2 cards that I picked up from a dealer today. Luckily, there was a kid and his dad walking around who I had never really seen before, didn't know who they were. I meant to ask if they were on Instagram, so, you know, if you guys saw anything, maybe you guys could hit them up. Unfortunately, I did not get their Instagram, but they had some insane stuff. A lot of the B-roll clips you guys are going to see in this video came from their cases. So luckily, I was able to pick up, I think, 5 cards from him for a total of about $300. So I ended up spending, I want to say, a little bit over $400, and I ended up coming with 6. So it's, you know, kind of rare that I actually am leaving with some cash, but I'm definitely happy with what I was able to pick up. Picked up 7 cards total, which is on the lower end of what I was, you know, looking for. I wanted to pick up at least, you know, I don't know, 7 to 10, somewhere in there. So still got a little bit of work to do, you know, as far as finishing up the fire packs, but plenty of time to do it. So anyway, that's my real quick initial thoughts of the show. And now let's go ahead and head home, and I'll show you guys everything we picked up. All right, and we are back home. We are ready to show you guys everything that we picked up at the show. So I'm actually recording this clip on Wednesday, the 28th. So a couple days after the show, we actually did have some pretty bad storms here in the area on Sunday night. So I actually just got power back on yesterday, and then the internet was restored this morning. So that's why I kind of delayed recording this, because I couldn't edit the video or upload it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this now, show you guys all the pickups, and we'll try to get through this fairly quickly so this video isn't too long. But let's go ahead and get into it. I do want to show a recent pickup. I didn't pick this one up at the show, but this one is going to be a big chase card in the National Fire Packs. So I know I talked about it a little bit in the video, in some earlier clips, but I'm probably... so this is actually, I guess I'll start here with the Scotty Barnes Downtown. This one is actually still sealed, so I did post this on Instagram, but I wanted to show this on a video as well. This is going to be the main basketball chaser. So I mentioned earlier in the video, I was hoping to pick up a Luka auto from Connors and One Cards, but I learned after the show, he actually, I guess there was a big show in Nashville that he actually went to instead of the one in Louisville, and he actually moved that at the Nashville show. So unfortunately, couldn't use that as a chaser, but someone hit me up on Instagram and asked if I was interested in this, and we were able to work out a deal. And honestly, this one's a couple $100 more valuable than the Luka auto I was gonna put in there. So this is a really nice addition. These do about $600 to $700. So this is going to be a really nice basketball chaser. And then I do have the football chaser lined up. Hopefully that will be in the next few days. But just wanted to show you guys this one real quick. Didn't pick this up at the show, but did pick it up recently and just wanted to show it. Again, probably the biggest basketball chaser in the National Fire Pack. So again, we're looking at about 75 to 80 packs. And you're going to have a basketball chaser for about, you know, $600. The football chaser is going to be about, you know, $500 to $600. So, I mean, it's just crazy loaded. I'm super excited about these. So let's go ahead and get into the pickups that we made at the show. And these are all going in the fire packs as well, which I'm... You know, kind of depending on when everything comes in. I know next week is a holiday week with July 4th, so that might delay stuff a little bit, but I'm hoping potentially to actually release them late next week, maybe on Friday the 7th. If that doesn't work out, it will probably be early the following week, maybe Monday or Tuesday, something like that. So be on the lookout. These are coming very soon. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. Actually, I'm going to show the bottom 2 first. These were the first 2 pickups I made at the show. I picked up the Joe Burrow Optic Hollow, as well as the Trevor Lawrence Prism Variation Silver. So these do about $50 or $60. Nothing too crazy here. That one, you know, I kind of want around that $50, $60 range to be kind of like the minimum for the fire packs, which honestly, that's kind of what I need more of right now. You know, I have a lot of the big chasers in like the $200, $300, $400, $500 range. I kind of need cards that are going to be in like the $60 to maybe $90 range, somewhere in there. So these were actually perfect here. Trevor Lawrence Prism Variation Silver, nicely centered as well. A little bit off left to right, but not terrible. As well as this one, just a little bit off, kind of the same thing left to right. So I think he was asking like 140 on this one. Ended up getting both of them together for 160. The last couple on this had been about 100, but I think they were a little more off center than this one. So I think this one would probably honestly bring about the 120 to 130 range. So I was pretty happy to get these for that one. I said 160. It might have been 140. I can't remember now. I think it was 160 actually. So I think it was 100 here and 60 on the T-Law. So 160 there. And then the next 5. So I picked those up, like I said earlier in the video. I picked those up like within 5 minutes of being at the show. And then I probably did 2 or 3 laps around the show and didn't pick up anything from another dealer. But luckily, I did see a kid and his dad kind of shopping some cards around. Excuse me. So they were walking around with a couple cases full of cards. And I just happened to be at a dealer's table when they were showing them, and the dealers were like, wow, this is some really cool stuff. And I was, just kind of looking. I saw like some flawless stuff, some Eminence, some really high-end stuff. And, I didn't want to be too nosy while the dealers were looking and be like, hey, can I look too? So I ended up, running into them a little bit later on in the show. They were showing someone else that was just attending the show their cards. And I walked up and said, hey, do you guys mind if I look at that too? I might, be interested in buying some cards. They're like, yeah, sure. So I probably spent, 20 or 30 minutes going through it, picked out a few cards, and they were very, very reasonable on the prices. So anyway, just wanted to, give that little spiel for a second. So picked up the Kenny Pickett Emergent Blue Ice. This one is numbered to 99. Number 7 of 99. I believe, I can't see his jersey. I think he's either 6 or 8. So I think that's one off. But these do about $50. So that was pretty spot on there. So $50 on the Kenny Pickett. And then I think these two, I'm actually going to make a combo spot. So I basically only picked this up because this patch is insane. It is a Matt Corral Black RPA numbered out of 15. And really, the patch just really caught my eye on that one. I believe I picked this one up for around like the $45 range. So nothing too crazy. But yeah, just a really, really cool looking card. So I picked that one up. And I made a mistake on this one. So he said the price on this was $45, and I had been looking at some Tom Brady Prism cards a couple days prior, and I thought it was the Purple Ice, which were going for about $70 to $80, but I think it was actually potentially just the normal purple Prism. So this one's numbered out of 225. I think the purple might be to like 75 or something. I can't remember exactly, but I think I got those mixed up. So I overpaid on this one a little bit. Again, I think he said 40 or 45. These actually do probably closer to like 25 or 30. So this one is not going to be valuable enough to throw in the fire packs. So I think I am actually going to make these two a combo spot. I didn't really want to do a combo, but I think this is a pretty decent one. That one's, these two together are probably at least $60, maybe $70 value, somewhere in there. So didn't really want to do any combos, but I think I am going to do it with these two. So that's a pretty decent one there. So anyway, those are going to be a combo spot. And then the next few, we picked up the Bailey Zappi Rookie of the Year Contenders Optic. That one is numbered out of 75. So picked that one up for $75, which is pretty much exactly what those do. And then this one, he was a little bit off on. He was wanting 150 on this one. I ended up getting this one for $100. So altogether, I think it was right around $300 for the 5. So pretty happy with those pickups. Other than the Tom Brady that I kind of messed up on, but yeah, overall, I think I'm going to do pretty good on the deal outside, even overpaying a little bit on the Brady. So the Kenny Pickett Sweet Level, which, this kind of reminds me, the Sweet Level reminds me more of like the Field Level in years past. So I actually think I like this better than the new Field Level. Just my opinion, but sharp looking card, Kenny Pickett, Sweet Level Silver. So that is going to do it for the pickups at this show. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know your favorite pickup. Definitely be interested to know, and I will see you soon.